The comfort zone can barely be called a zone. So constricted, it is a prison, and the worst kind. While it ruins your life, you do not see the walls nor feel them. Better to leave it now than later when it is too late. The biggest problem for a lot of people, and the reason why a lot of people don't want to change, is while their situation is considerable suffering, as they have all these things they want and have all these problems, they are too comfortable to want to change anything in their own life. They are just comfortable enough with what they have. They don't have the necessary activation energy to escape. And to escape is a good question to ask. So one is the activation energy, where your suffering must be greater than the current work required to achieve the state you want to be in. Or the second is to have a great enough purpose, a good enough why. And this is what a lot of people are also missing. So it is kind of expected for these people to be stuck in this constant cycle. The only thing that even causes some slight change, the only reason they even try at all, is because they get some motivation, which encourages them to do something, but it's just not enough. The motivation fades and they turn back to their old habits, and they live with their life completely unfulfilled because they lack that activation energy to escape. The comfort zone is the ally that betrays you. It's the enemy and the greatest one, because the greatest enemy is the one that betrays you, not the one you thought was the enemy. And discomfort, likewise, is your true friend. You start seeking it more instead of comfort. You start seeking ways to change your life, and it starts from the smallest level, whatever you are willing to do. The smallest task that you're willing to do in the one moment. Find that task and do it. But what will keep you going is the why. Either that or your suffering will be greater than the work required to escape it. It's quite a shame with comfort, because a lot of people have untapped potential, which is a result of their comfort. They accept and they choose it. They see it as a safer refuge, but they know it won't lead anywhere. It is much more like a prison for how it is so constricted. And if you do nothing, understand that you are getting worse, which is what comfort does. It is the hope and belief with something called to be stagnant. There is that belief that you can be stagnant, but there is no such thing. You either grow or die, and with comfort you die. A slow, regretful death. And a lot of the time it's not even people who deserve that kind of thing, but when they're too comfortable, they're too happy with their safe refuge. They think they found something they can settle in. It's warm, it's rainy and cold outside. Maybe there's some monsters or something, or whatever. And they don't want to go out of that. They stay in the warm, safe haven, they call it. Really, it's a prison, but people treat it like a refuge, and it looks like a refuge, it feels like a refuge. It's the worst kind of prison, because you don't even know it's a prison. You have to be willing to escape it. Once you escape the comfort zone, that's when you can really truly Do something. Because while you're in between those four walls that feel comfortable, that safe haven, that safe refuge, you are dying there and you don't even know it. Better to start now than when it is too late. The comfort zone is a prison, the worst kind. It is your duty to escape it.